Welcome back to the NittanySports Huddle. This segment is sponsored by Go PSU RV. I'm here with a former teammate of mine, Leonard Humphreys. Welcome back to State College.
Hey, glad to be back.
Hey, you haven't been back in so many years, but now you're living in Texas.
Yeah.
And tell us, before, let all the fans know, the years you played here and what you did after graduation and what are you currently doing?
All right, well, I played here from 1988 to 1992, played cornerback here. I was drafted in the 8th round by the Buffalo Bills, played for Buffalo for a short period of time, ended up in Indianapolis after that, stayed there for a while on the practice squad. After that, I decided to go and test the market, went out to Tampa. You know how things happen in the league. You get bumps and bruises. Well, I got a little injured a little bit, and next year I got released and went on. Then I went back to Indianapolis Colts. So I went to Indianapolis. I was there for a year and a half. Got hurt there, and then sat out for a while. Then went to Canada and played in Canada for 2 years. One of the premier corners in Canada at that time, and played for the Ottawa Rough Riders and the BC Lions.
Oh, okay, that's wonderful. Now, but I want to regress a little bit because I just want to go back to my senior year when we went down to Texas and played against Texas.
Yeah,
I think you had
I remember that.
You had an interception for a touchdown, or you scooped up a fumble?
It was a
scoop and score.
Yeah, it was first of all, it was started by the great Andre Collins, right? So Andre blocked the punt, and I came out of nowhere to scoop that puppy up and score, and thankfully that was the winning touchdown, I think.
Yeah.
So
that was a tough game we had there going back and forth, and when you're sitting there talking about going through, and I was like, I remember that Texas game, and anytime you go down to their place and you get the opportunity to do the things we did, so it was a tough game.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
We came up on top, and thanks to your scoop and score. Some of the things that they really want to teach at that position. You want to be able to be agile. You got to work a lot of tip drills and all those things. So you never know when you're going to need those skills, and that was one of those times.
And it was great. I mean, for me, being so young, just coming in and having a positive effect on a game, for me, that was, it was a great start for me, as a Lion. So for me, it was great. I see myself, and I got the reporters talking to me from Sports Illustrated, so I'm like, man, I'm like overwhelmed, and so I had a great time. Texas was obviously a hard-fought battle with Texas, but we did a really good job down there.
Well, that's the thing with all players that go through and play college football is there has to be a turning point in their life or in their game or in their career where they feel confident that, you know what, I can do this.
Yeah.
I can excel at this. And, for me, it probably was a third down carry, but I think back, it probably was it was 3rd and 10 or 15, and I put a seam route from John Schaefer.
I think I remember that one.
And
I saw that not too long ago. That was great.
I think that was the one, I have arrived.
Right.
And I had some kickoff returns, but you got to really have confidence in yourself, and it's plays like that give young guys that confidence that they can play at that level.
Yeah, because you don't know until you get there, right? And being that we were smaller guys, I mean, you're bigger than me, but
I was still small.
Right, we're small, right, compared to everybody else, right? So it's one of those turning points that allows you to know. I looked at Eddie. Eddie being my guy, that I would look at and say, I can do what he does.
Exactly.
I'm small, I can do what he does. So.
If he can do it, I know I can turn my body loose and play aggressive. Because on the corner, you got a lot of, you get those guards pulling out there. Back when we played, you get those guards pulling out there, you got to take them on. If they run some kind of sweep, things like that, you got to be prepared for it. But hey, let's have the fans stay tuned. We'll be right back with more NittanySports Huddle TV. with my good friend Michelle and Janine. These young ladies always come every year and they do a weekend for the girls for cancer awareness. And Michelle, tell us a little bit about why y'all started this and how many years you guys been, coming with the girls on this weekend.
Sure. So this is our 6th year that we've been doing the Pink Day, and my girlfriend Janine is a breast cancer survivor. 6 years cancer-free, and yeah. So this is our 6th year doing this, just celebrating life and breast cancer. We thought instead of well, we just want to celebrate life, and this is our way of celebrating being cancer-free.
And also bringing awareness to it. Because you guys always come, I think we filmed a little bit last year, and to see the shirts, everybody can see you guys come.
Yeah, look at everyone over here, guys. Look. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Wait.
Let's wave to the camera.
I'm like, what are we doing?
So I think it's a beautiful thing that you guys come and bring awareness the way you guys do. Because not only do you guys speak it, but the colors really permeate that. You guys are a burn group. You guys stay together, and 6 years is a beautiful thing.
It's been great. It's great. I couldn't have done it without them. Seriously, that's what I say every year.
And that's the thing. Sometimes you just need some support, and
I've had the best support. Yeah, the best support.
Michelle, Janine, that's wonderful. Thank you guys, and we'll be right back with more NittanySports Huddle TV.
Thank you so much.
Here with Tony Twyman, a former member of the 1994 team, which beat Oregon in the Rose Bowl. So, but Tony, the main thing I want to talk to you on our site, we want to, really let people know about nutrition and things that they're involved in. And I know that you're now with Vitamix. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
Tell us some of the things, the features that some of these units have, and the benefits that it can give some of our viewers.
Well, first of all, everybody needs to have a Vitamix in their life. It's simply because we all lack in nutrition in this country. And when we lack nutrition, our cells, all 7 to 10 trillion of them, can't do their job, which is to heal from within. So the best way to get nutrients in our body, more fruits and vegetables, is to juice or to use a Vitamix to get all that pulp, seeds, and fiber in our body. So the unit itself is designed for longevity. It's a blade that's a hammer mill blade. It's strong like a hammer, but it's dull like a butter knife. So it's really about the way it explodes the fluids open and goes and lets it slide into our cells a little bit quicker.
Right. Now, you have always been in that sports and wellness arena because you used to sell different equipment for different companies, and now you're into the nutritional side of things. And I like the fact that you're getting all the nutrients in a Vitamix, whereas a lot of people cut around the seeds, the stems, and when you told me that you can put an avocado seed in this and eat it, I was just blown away, because me being a pescatarian and not eating any meats besides for seafood, that's something that now I can try to add that into my diet.
What people don't realize, one thing people should really research is the nutritional benefits of the seed of an avocado. 70% of the nutrition of an avocado is located within the seed. The other 30% comes from the skin and the meat. I'm telling you, that's what flushes the system, that avocado seed. So you get a machine such as this, or you can get a hammer in your backyard, put it in a bag, crush it. But our hammer mill blade can just do that for you inside the Vitamix. Now you're getting all that nutrition, all the fiber, again, from the seed, the pulp, the stems, you're getting all of that. So you have no wasted nutrition.
That's
no wasted money.
That's wonderful. See, that's what we want to do at NittanySports Huddle TV, is we want to make sure that people are informed of things that can make a difference in their life, and your health is the most important thing. So I want to make sure that we always do something to give back and let people know about the benefits.
This is perfect. All about that avocado seed. You're trying to get cholesterol down or blood pressure lowered, get that avocado seed in your body somehow.
There you go, folks. You heard it right here on NittanySports Huddle TV. You need to get that avocado seed in your life, because it'll make you feel better and it'll lower your blood pressure.
Reduce inflammation, and everything else is great.
Hi, you see I got some Rutgers fans here. I got Trevor, right? Trevor's back here.
That's me.
Sean.
Yep.
And Dan, my man Dan. We got some Rutgers fans. So How are the Penn State fans treating you guys? I see you guys walking through the tailgates.
Everybody's so respectful here. It's a great tailgating scene, and it's great to be part of the Big Ten.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm not used to such polite people welcoming me places. We have a little bit of an attitude.
Well, that's why we call it Happy Valley here. You got Happy Valley here. Now, you guys split your first games this season. Y'all had some adversities that you guys are going through this year, through this week, I should say. How do you think you guys are going to bounce back?
We're going to keep chopping. That's it. Keep chopping. Okay. We're going to power on through Laviano. We're going to have a good air game. We're going to get some pressure on Hackenberg, and it's going to be a Rutgers win today.
Okay. There you go, folks. Well, but you know how we do in Penn State? We are. So, guys, thanks for stopping in. I just want to get you guys on real quick. Trevor, Sean.
Let's go, Rutgers.
Hey, we'll be right back with more Nittany Sports Huddle TV. Welcome back to Nittany Sports Huddle. I'm here with Leonard Humphrey. Humphrey, tell me about some of the things that you're involved in now, because you've been away for quite some time, and the fans want to know after the game what guys get involved in. So can you let our folks know?
Absolutely. Trying to stay around the game, trying to do stay around and trying to coach actually. So what I'm doing this past season is I put in for the internship for the NFL. Coach defensive backs. Unfortunately, I didn't get it this season, but Pete Carroll of the Seahawks invited me back to coach OTAs for next year.
That's wonderful. Pete Carroll was the defensive back or defensive coordinator when I was with the Jets. So I got a chance to work with a lot of guys that work on his staff. They were with the Jets when I first entered the league. And I also did an internship with the Pittsburgh Steelers while I was coaching at Temple University. One season I applied and got the internship with the Steelers, which is a great experience. When you get a chance to do that, you're going to really pick up some things that you always wondered about. And it's just a great experience that the NFL allow former guys to get involved in that way. And once you get in the door, you got to maximize that opportunity.
Absolutely. It's just like being a player, right? Yeah. Once you get in the door, but the problem is getting in the door, right? As a coach or as a player. So, so at this point, hopefully it's a step in the right direction. And so I'm just hoping, even, if I don't get it, if I don't go beyond that and coach in the league, that's fine. But it is the opportunity to learn what it is to be a coach and how to become a good coach. Because if I can learn from Pete Carroll, man, he's a defensive mastermind.
Right.
So if I can learn from him and pick up a tenth of it, that's great.
Well, it's great for your resume as well. Because football is the ultimate team sport. So you want to get as many things on your resume where you're dealing with group situations, because now they see that you can handle your own group of guys. So you want those things because you played at the highest level. You get a chance to coach at the highest level. That would be an outstanding thing.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I was pretty psyched. I was hoping I would get it this year, but it didn't happen. But he invited me back for next year. So I'm happy that I got invited back to some degree, because obviously it's a lot of guys jockeying for those positions.
All over the country.
Right, everybody, and it's guys who are seasoned. The guy who got it was he's an ex Seahawk, and he's actually a defensive back coach as well in college. So so that's fine. So I have my opportunity. That's fine. But other than coaching, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get into other things. I help coach. Obviously, I help coach high school as well. I help coach Little League. I coach for something called Football University. And on the business side of it, what I've been working with is trying to get a franchise of something called Red Line Athletics. So I'm trying to bring that to Dallas, to the DFW area, and see how it happens.
Is that sort of like a personal training?
Yes, yes it is. It is a private / semi-private training, training of athletes, football players, basketball players, hockey players, tennis players, all kinds. So what we try and do is try and help develop them. Obviously guys who are already in the pros or in high school and college, they can come, but we're also helping developing the youth.
Right.
So we start them young and get them in the program and help build them up and make them better athletes. So you know, in the Dallas area, there's a lot of athletes, a lot of talent, right? So so we want to be able to utilize that business to help promote you know, the youth in that area, in the DFW area. So,
well, as players, we never really got a chance to experience in the tailgating side of it. Now, I don't know if this is your first time back and really getting a chance to tailgate, because when I first came back and started doing a lot of stuff in the community here, the one thing that I was blown away by was the amount of RVs that's up here.
That's
when we're
a lot of
tailgating. You know, as far as the eye can see, you see parked cars. And we have a night game this night. It's going to be a mixture of blue and white in the stadium. They're going to pepper the stadium with blue and white. So tell me, what you envision? Did you envision, or have you experienced tailgating like this before?
Absolutely. I mean, there's no place like it. I mean, I've been around. I've been to all the different colleges, but Penn State is obviously #1. You know, but this is home. You know, this is home for us. So when we come back, you know, it's a different feeling. If I go, even though I live in Texas, if I go to a game in Texas, it doesn't have the feel, right? You know, you come home, you know, people love you. We are Penn State. I mean, that's, you know, so you know, doing it the way we're doing it with friends, with family, with your team, you know, this is the best place I could be, you know, and I feel like I'm at home. So I love doing this.
Right. Now your son is being recruited, or he's starting to get into that process. What position does he play? Tell the fans a little bit about him.
Isaiah, my son Isaiah. Yeah, he's a free safety and a strong
does he
safety.
Play reckless like you?
Actually, you know what? He does. He actually probably a better hitter than I am, than I was at that age. He's not stronger than me, but he definitely he's a big time hitter. That's one good thing that you know, he has a little growing to do. He's a little green, but you know, he's new to the defensive back position. Normally he's a tailback. He's a wide receiver. So so now he's on the defensive side. So it's a little bit of learning he has to get. But I think because he's very athletic, it's actually allowed him to be able to start varsity as a sophomore, and so that's very good for him. So he's getting the experience now with playing. So they saw it. They saw it last year. I mean, every year, the last 2 years, he got an interception, touchdown, interception every game, the very first game, every year. You know,
that's because that's what he's thinking about. He knows that he got to get one.
Right,
know,
absolutely.
So it's on his mind.
But he's like his dad. He's like his dad on that side. He can definitely do that. He has great hands. He's a very long kid. He's very fast. He's probably faster than I was at that age, but he's almost running the 10, so it's like 11 flat, so he's almost in the 10s as a freshman. So he's getting there.
Well, everything is learned behavior. So for him to have you as a mentor to teach him the little intricacies of that position can only help his growth. And as you see, you going around at Football University coaching kids there, and you see that the talent level is elevating as well across the board, and that's because they're getting good coaching from great players, guys who play the game, and that's what Football University is about, bringing former players to teach these young players. And I see it, and I still coach young kids now because I want to make sure that, you know, they have the fundamentals. I see too many kids moving up and playing, even in college and at the running back position, they may not have the fundamentals down pat. And I want to make sure that I kind of try to help out in that way, because we want all these Pennsylvania kids here really to stay in the state.
Right, yeah, absolutely. If they can come to Penn State, we'd be absolutely. But that's what they're trying to do, right? Trying to maintain these guys in the Pennsylvania region and not have them go to Ohio State, not have them go to Penn, and not have them go to anywhere around here, and maintain those guys, especially the best athletes. We want the best athletes in the state.
That's right, that's right. Well, folks, this is going to conclude this segment of Nittany Sports Huddle. I would feel remiss if I didn't tell you that my partner Quintus McDonald is at a reunion with the Indianapolis Colts, so he's enjoying himself in Indianapolis while we're here in sunny State College, enjoying this beautiful day, getting ready for the game against Rutgers University. But before I go, just give me 2 minutes of what you think is going to happen in the game tonight. And your
prediction?
Yeah, your prediction.
My prediction?
Yeah, I want your prediction.
My prediction. Really? Okay, my prediction is I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say 35-16 Penn State.
35-16.
35-16. We're going to dominate. We're going to dominate in the first half. Matter of fact, I'm going to go as far as say that Hackenberg will not get sacked one time.
So that'd be 2 weeks in a row. If your prediction is correct,
I'm going to stay with it.
It'll be 2 weeks in a row in which he has not been sacked. So that's a positive.
Right,
so
yeah,
we're looking
yes.
forward to that.
Yep.
I'm going to say the score is going to be 31-6. 31-6. They only going to score 6 points and
okay.
Of course 2 field goals. I don't think they're going to be able to move the ball on our defense. So I'm going to go with 31-6. So folks, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again here on Nittany Sports Huddle TV.
Excuse me? Are you thirsty?
Yes.
Can I have your autograph, please?
Look at this, look at this, look at this. The rookie.
The rookie card, yeah.
Look at that.
The parking lot, bro.
Look at that. Wow. How'd you find this card? Where'd you come from?
It's my dad's. My dad's a huge Jets fan.
Oh. Hi, I'm Tony Twyman in Happy Valley today, and you are watching Nittany Sports Huddle.
We are!